Today we answer a comment from CTS in the comments section. CTS says, "Hello, can you please demonstrate how to use the chatgpt API function in Roam Research to bilink keywords, make a summary or progressive summary with headings and subheadings?" Well, here's what I decided to do to try to make that true for you. Let's dive into it. We'll use this article from Strategy Plus Business on companies that change the game can change the world for our example today. There are 1,000 ways you could probably do this. What I'm going to demonstrate here is my style. I like to label my data and then tell the AI what I want. And so you'll see here that I've labeled the URL for the Strategy Plus Business article, and I have asked the system first to summarize that article at that URL for me. This is a very nice summary that we've got to work with, and this will be the basis for the rest of the work we do for summaries. The next thing I want to do is extract keywords from the summary. Here we go. There are some keywords, and we'll just organize a little bit. And no, I have not forgotten that you wanted to bilink these keywords. We're going to come back to that in just a little bit. I decided to do this step by step so everything would be very, very clear. I want to use the keywords as a basis for a progressive summary. I know this might not be exactly the style you were thinking. As I said, there are so many ways to cut this. But what you'll see now is that I'm going to use the keywords that we extracted, and I'm going to create a summary per keyword. So that means what I'm actually doing is summarizing all of the key points of the article point by point. Here we're going to choose completion max because I want the system to have the ability to give me the maximum output that it can on a per keyword basis. Here's our by keyword progressive summary. Anybody could read these and have an excellent overview of what this article is all about. The next thing we're going to do here is get back to that point of bilinking the keywords. Now, I tried one thing and it didn't work, so you're going to see that first, but then you'll see what I did that I think worked pretty well. Now, there is a discrepancy here because I did this in two separate batches. We're not going to have all the same keywords for the example, but the technique will still work, and if you just had to, you could keep the keywords and go back and just link them manually. Many choices. I think this was a fantastic idea from CTS because I hadn't thought of this, but you'll see in the demonstration in just a moment how powerful this can be in your Roam Research database because you're creating these keyword links. It's going to tie all prior graph entries. Anything you've ever written in your entire database will be tied to these keywords. And if you wanted to, you could take the unlinked references and connect those as well, thus stitching the graph together. And that way, something like GPT-4 here, and that way, something like GPT 3.5 here is really helping you effectively to create your graph in a way that's not too much, because you want to make sure that you have an understanding of your own graph. You can't turn too much of it over to the AI. But I think this is a really nice balance, and I think it was a really, really great idea. So here's what you'll see that I chose that did work. Extract the keywords from the summary and put brackets like this around each one. And now we'll choose an appropriate completion level. In this case, I'm going with 120 words. And what you'll notice is that the system thinks for a moment, and then it's going to come back with a comma delimited list of keywords. So that's fantastic. And let me show you how these work. We'll click on a couple, and you'll see how everything is now all linked together in the graph. Now we can go back and forth on should you put these at the top, at the bottom, all kinds of different things will impact the way that your graph displays them as you traverse these keywords. But that's very flexible. It's completely up to you. And I wasn't really trying to get to the best possible format in this one. This is just to show one way to address the query that you left for me there in the comments, CTS, and I hope this helps you. and I really appreciate it when users ask me fun things. I get to learn something too. So thank you all so very much, and thanks to all my subscribers. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button or like or even the notification bell if you just can't wait to get my next video postings. Thanks so much.